What is up, everybody? Back with a new video here. I thought I would get on, talk a little bit about Ozzy Osbourne. As everybody knows, he passed away about a week ago. RIP to him. I'm a huge fan. Love a lot of his solo work. The Sabbath stuff's great, of course, very influential. Godfather of metal. He was a super funny, awesome guy. And the other stuff outside of music as well. I really loved watching Ozzy and Jack's World Detour. The Osbournes is a really funny, entertaining show as well. Just going back to when I was like 8 or 9 years old, first got into Ozzy. I remember on my all-star baseball team back then, 05-ish, we made like a little team CD, and I picked Crazy Train as my favorite song to put on there, which was cool. I'm from Atlanta. Anybody that knows Chipper Jones, he had Crazy Train as his walk-up song as well, which is, going back, I remember that was really cool to hear at the stadium and stuff when he was walking up to bat. And as far as seeing Ozzy live, I did see him once, which I'm really grateful for. It was super cool to see back in 2018 at a fest in Jacksonville, Florida called Welcome to Rockville. Overall, not that great of a fest, but seeing Ozzy was the highlight, obviously. Super cool. I actually did get backstage and I got a picture with Jack, and you can see Sharon in the background there. I'll put it up on the screen. It was really cool. Unfortunately, didn't meet Ozzy. He just pulled up like right before the show started, got out of his car, went straight to the stage, but it was really cool to meet Jack because I'm a fan of his as well. And I did actually get an autograph from Ozzy, a personalized one, which is really cool. I have that on the screen as well. Alright, so I'm going to update my top 10 Ozzy solo songs and my top 10 Ozzy Sabbath songs. I'm going to get into it here. My number 10 for Ozzy Sabbath, I've got Sabracadabra. Really great song. I love the opening riff, love the vocal melody from Ozzy on that one. Number 9, Paranoid. It's a, just very classic song. It's probably their biggest, most popular song, but it's an essential. It's got to be here. My number 8, I got NIB, another one, very classic. It's from the debut. Love the bass on it. Love Ozzy's vocal again. Number 7, the title track from Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Very heavy song from back in '73. Number 6, I got Jack the Stripper / Fairies Wear Boots. Love the rhythm of this song, very bluesy. Love Ozzy's vocal once again. Number 5, the Black Sabbath title track from the debut album. Super haunting, dark song, the original metal song, a lot of people say. My number 4, I've got Children of the Grave. Another one, got a great riff. Just really cool song overall. My number 3, Supernaut from Vol 4. Number 2, Killing Yourself to Live, which I think is one of the most underrated Black Sabbath songs. Just super cool riffs. The solo is great from Iommi. Again, Ozzy sounds super cool on it. And my number 1 Sabbath song, I've got Symptom of the Universe, which a lot of people say is kind of like a proto-thrash song. Very, early in the thrash. I mean, it was before thrash was a thing, so proto-thrash people call it, but super heavy, awesome song there. So on to my 10 favorite Ozzy solo songs, and for me personally, I'm a bigger fan of Ozzy solo than Ozzy Sabbath. Love both, but just have always loved, most of his solo albums, all very good to me. Love the guitar players, Randy Rhoads, Jake Ely, and Zakk Wylde, of course, the main ones from back in the day. But gonna get into it here. My number 10 is the Ultimate Sin title track, which for me personally, I've always loved this album. It's one of my favorites. Very underrated and kind of overhated at times. I think it gets some unfair flack, but that title track is amazing there at number 10. My number 9, Perry Mason, which I've actually got the cassette here, Osmosis. Just picked it up the other day at a record store in Anchorage. Always thought this was a pretty underrated album. Perry Mason just got an epic intro. Love how the keyboards and stuff go, and then it breaks into the riff. Very heavy, really cool vocals from Ozzy on it. My number 8, Miracle Man, which is the opening track from No Rest for the Wicked in '88. That was the intro for Zakk Wylde. He's a great player. I know a lot of people sometimes will shit on him, which is kind of weird because, they just only like the Randy stuff or only like the Jake Lee stuff, but I think all those guys are great. Number 7, Mr. Crowley. Another one's got a really cool intro, and then it transitions into the riff and everything. Got an epic solo from Randy Rhoads. Of course, Ozzy, awesome on the vocals as usual. My number 6, from Diary of a Madman, I've got SATO, and really super underrated song. Love it all the way through. Number 5, Rock and Roll Rebel, super awesome one with a great riff from Bark at the Moon. Number 4, Over the Mountain, which again from Diary of a Madman, the opening song, really great drum intro, and just super cool song overall. Number 3, another one that's super underrated, Waiting for Darkness. Got a really cool dark atmosphere from Bark at the Moon, which at this point I would say is my favorite Ozzy solo album. Number 2, Shot in the Dark from the Ultimate Sin, which is just an amazing song. Got a cool music video as well. And my number 1 Ozzy song, Bark at the Moon. Great riff, love the main solo, love the outro solo, love all of Ozzy's vocals on it, just super cool. But yeah, those are my 10 favorite Ozzy solo and Ozzy Sabbath songs. R.I.P. Ozzy. He'll be missed. Great influential, icon in metal. Just always listen to the music. And as usual, y'all, just let me know what you thought of my lists. Give me your 10 favorite Ozzy Sabbath and Ozzy solo songs in the comments. And until next time, thank y'all for watching.